So Beulah is talking to the other ranch hand that witnessed the murder. I'll get the names eventually. This guy, and she's letting him know, hey, um, I want things quiet and taken care of. Do you understand what I mean? So she's wanting him to handle things by any means necessary. Look who picks up Carter from school. And he was like, I can't go have algebra. And she's like, yeah, you won't need it. And so off they go. This guy is confronting the other one about the guy who was killed. I think his name was Alex, the one that was shot. And he's saying, he's not with some woman, he didn't leave. And so they get into this shoving match. This guy who Beulah was talking to comes out of nowhere with a branding iron and just starts wailing on them, both of them, like hard. And then he's like, if they're not dead, I want them on horses. I'm like, dang. I mean, they took a beating. A branding iron. Carter's hanging out with that girl, and they were shooting and stuff like that. And then she was like, "You're kind of handsome, kind of not," just really flirting with him, right? Like she's into him. And she puts her legs on him, and so Joaquin comes in and he's talking with Beulah, and they're talking about. He told her, oh, I think he told her the body was gone, was missing, and she's like, "You got to take care of it." And she's like, "You should. This wouldn't be happening if you didn't let them buy the ranch from up under us." Well, how about your other son, who's a drunk and a cokehead, the one that killed him, and dumped the body on that land? That was so stupid. Oh, this was her face when he told her. But he was asking her about his dad know about it, and I don't know where the dad is or what he has to do with anything. I'm sure he'll pop up later. But she was like, basically, it's none of his business. So the guy who was killed, his wife comes up to the police station and she wants answers, like she's going off. The sheriff looks like he's going to help her. So she takes Carter back to school, back to his truck, and he goes, "When can I see you again?" And she's like, "I have a boyfriend, Carter." Then what the hell was all that about? I just don't. So I hope he finds a nice girl. I just don't know who it's gonna be. I fear he's gonna hook up with her, but mm. Rip hears the guy that he just got out of prison, and Azul talking about how, like, Azul's dad and how much his dad meant to that guy, and everybody turned their back on him, but his dad didn't. So I don't know what he did or what happened, but I'm sure it's going to be juicy when we find out. So Rip doesn't listen for too long, and then he comes out. It was kind of funny because they were speaking Spanish, and Rip was like, "Damn, does everybody speak Spanish around here?" Then we come to find out that Ariana is her name, or Oriana, and she is the granddaughter of Beulah, and also her dad is the one who shot and killed that Alex, I think. And so she does not like her grandmother. It's obvious, and she's mouthy to her grandmother, and she's telling her grandmother because Beulah told her your dad is in rehab, and she said, "Yeah, the basically his issues were caused by you, or you helped cause them." And she was saying she doesn't want to be anything like her. She was really mouthing off to her because when she told her dinner was ready, she was like, "I already drank mine." And so, but when Beulah told her, she put her foot down and told her to eat her dinner, like she slammed it on the table before it gets cold. You can tell there's a little fear in there. And she was like, "Yes, ma'am." So she's gonna hook up with Carter. That's gonna be a whole thing. So Joaquin goes to the girl whose husband is dead, and he gives her his first and last paycheck, and then adds an extra one or something like that. His first two paychecks and adds, which screams guilt. I mean, come on. And she tells him, "I don't want it," and she gives him all the money back. But she does look nervous after he leaves, and she should be. She should be very worried. Carter's sitting at the table with Rip talking about women. Later on, takes Rip to the bar to meet, can't remember his name, but to meet the sheriff, not the sheriff, but the vet. This scene was weird because they started playing music and they were like, let's bring whatever his name with the vet up here. They didn't say that, but you know what I mean. And then Beth and Rip start singing, the guitar starts playing, and we don't even get to hear him sing. It goes off to a whole nother scene. So she's packing and trying to get up out of there, and I don't blame her, but I don't think she's gonna make it. Beulah is looking up the Duttons and their past as much as she can find. Rip leaves in the middle of the night, and this guy sees him leave from the bunkhouse. Now, Rip has the body in the freezer. First of all, why did he even bother taking the body? Why didn't he just report it? Nobody's, it's not like it was on his land. So it's not like he's going to say, you know, I dumped a body on my, I mean, I don't know why he just didn't tell them he found that. Me, I think the reasoning is going to be he doesn't want any trouble. It's a new town, right? But this is going to be so much trouble. And why? Who were the prop people? Because that did not look like a man's body in that bag. It didn't even look like a real body in that bag. The way it was flopping around. So Rip takes it and dumps it to in a well, which is I guess the new train station. But oh, this is just such a bad idea because his prints are on the gun, and it's just so Beth woke up and she noticed that he was gone. So let's see if he tells Beth why he was gone or if he doesn't say anything. Because I think they normally tell each other everything, but he wants her to live a peaceful life because that's what she wants. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens this Friday.